Alrighty. Well, it's time we made a move to cheaper internet, and so that's been my focus recently. Little one you see on the left there is actually the modem Troy gave me that he was using when he was in Australia. And yeah, that was $180. Now, how's this, Americans? Get ready you'll need to change your underwear when I tell you this. $180 for 12 gigabytes of data. And that has recently gone up to $200 for 12 gigabytes of data. And a particular person suggested to me that it's time that I change carriers or get another option. They were right, and I did. Here we go there. Optus prepaid. That costs $49 for that modem. I have heard in Officeworks they've actually got ones for $25 with 5 gig of data included, but this one has 3 gig of data included. I think I've got to use it in 30 days. And cost me $49 for the modem and the data that was included with it. But generally speaking, it's either, I can't remember if it's 15 gig or 16 gig for $130. So basically you're looking at about half price to run this little banger. This is actually a strange little thing. When you turn it on, I've never seen this with anything else. It doesn't really have a battery indicator meter. It's just got a battery light. And while you're using it, the whole time the battery light's blinking green. And you're thinking, why is this thing just blinking the whole time? It's actually supposed to do that. It's when it blinks red that you know it's going flat. There's no actual individual bars or individual segments on the battery indicator, which is flaming bizarre, to be quite honest. I was a bit worried as to why the hell it was blinking green and what it meant, and then I looked on YouTube at the reviews and found out that, oh, that's just normal, that's just what it does. It's the same as the USB, same brand, Huawei, whatever the heck it is. This overseas is known as the 5330. Here it's known as the E5251. And yeah, great little modem that's going to save me a bit of money, even though I don't really trust that brand, because the first USB modem I had was that brand, and it recently got an axe through it because after about 9 months the thing just more or less had such difficulties picking up any signal, you wouldn't be connected for any more than 5 minutes at a time, if that. Usually only about 2 minutes, and then a disconnect. But anyway, that's the cheap options for the internet, but there's been other cheaper options that I have mentioned, and I'll tell you what has been going on in that world. Now, I have found, I had the idea that there was the library, the local government, and the shopping mall, shopping centre. Local government gave you 100 gig. I couldn't find any data on how much data or time that they gave you at the library, and it was 50 meg for the, what's his name, for the shopping mall, shopping centre. So anyways, I have since found out that, yeah, McDonald's as well, I could see they had a, I didn't really quite get Wi-Fi when I first set up my tablet. The stupid thing was trying to set up a Google account and then couldn't work out why it couldn't actually access the internet. And basically why it couldn't access the internet straight up was because, you know, they want you to give you the email address or whatever so they can spam you with all their crap or make you read a little terms and conditions thing or something like that. But I did see that McDonald's had a network. And I've tried out McDonald's today. They say they give you about 50 meg, realistically 40 to 45 meg worth of videos I uploaded in McDonald's. The other one is Hungry Jack's, which is the Australian equivalent to Burger King. The store I went to, there was just no signal at all, but I am told by somebody else that there is a signal at another store, so I was just at a store that didn't have it installed. And there's also Officeworks, which is an office supply mob, and I have found out that, yeah, they have free Wi-Fi. I'm not too sure how much they give you, to be honest, but I have the username and password and all that crap to access theirs as well. So yeah, all of a sudden we've added another 3 to the list. Hungry Jack's, McDonald's and Officeworks. Now, as I said, I tried out McDonald's and I couldn't get a signal from Hungry Jack's. And then I went to the library and asked the girl behind the counter all about the Wi-Fi there, and she had a look at my card and said, look, your card's that old. I said, the last time I used it was about 3 years ago. She said, well, it's not even on the database. She wrote me up a new card and all that, checked my ID, blah, 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 and set me up. The connection is slow. In actual fact, it's slightly slower than Bluetooth. Now, those of you who know about Bluetooth file transfers, this phone I've got, I bought in 2005, and it was like the last one on the shelf because it was almost a finished, superseded model sort of thing. It's got infrared transfer as well as Bluetooth, and infrared transfer is almost unheard of. But having said that, Bluetooth is a rather old technology and it's pretty bloody slow. The internet at the library is cut back to be slightly slower than Bluetooth. How do I know this? Well, it seems they don't have a cut-off limit with megabytes or time. I thought, this is going to cut out after 50 meg, still going. Maybe after 100 meg, still going. Maybe after half an hour, still going. Maybe after an hour, well, here we were at about hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, still uploading videos to YouTube. I basically Bluetoothed all these blooming videos that I wanted to upload onto the tablet. I emptied the flipping tablet out. I'm not joking. And I got to the point that I had another couple of videos that I got off my other slightly better definition phone. One was 32 meg and the other was 25 meg, and I Bluetoothed them and uploaded them as well, and then I was starting to get sick of just hanging around there, just pressing buttons on a tablet. So I thought, that's enough to keep you guys interested for more than a week worth of videos. And there was so much video going up it wasn't funny. I reckon I probably put up about 170 meg worth of videos. There's probably 45 minutes worth of footage I put up. And I thought, okay, I've done me dash for the day. And then I went down to the shop and bought the little black modem there and then went home because I'd been in there dealing with scrap metal. Fortunately, the McDonald's has a park behind it. So even though their car park isn't big enough, you can actually park in this big parking area in this park and sit on a park bench and still get access to the McDonald's Wi-Fi. And then, of course, I knew the library had the big park. They've got a hell of a flaming park there because they've got a number of other things there, and I knew I could park there with a trailer as well. So yeah, but all in all, it looks like the library may be the answer to just about every flipping video I want to upload, and whatever I want to watch at home or play around with notifications and a couple of emails, I'm going to be able to do on the little black modem or maybe the white modem if I'm hard pressed. But the thing is that the white modem, that $200, that lasts you a whole 12 months. So I'm in no hurry to necessarily have to use it. But I think I've only got 30 days on the little black modem here, and then I'll put on $130, and that'll give me the 15, 16 gig, and that's also 12 months. But yeah, I'm going to be making a lot of use of this blooming this library connection. The best thing of all about the library, may be slow, but it's unlimited, and the other thing is, it is not necessarily just running when the library's open. It actually runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you got to do is just pull your car up to the parking space in front of the library, and you can sit there flipping midnight, Sunday night, uploading stuff whenever you get in, early in the morning. So they don't tend to open until 10 a.m. So it makes it good for people like me who get up and get into things reasonably early, because then I can turn up there at flipping 7:30 and flog the life out of it, because there'll be no one else on, and most people in that particular White Trashville area aren't awake anyway until at least 11 o'clock. So very few people use the internet or even use the internet on their phones. And I'll be able to sit there and get a tremendous speed. Well, probably not, because I think it's speed limited, but, at least I know it'll be running reasonably well anytime I want it to, so long as it doesn't crash the computer in the middle of the weekend.